Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you, as always, by MEOR DC. Where can you find us? On Facebook at MEOR DC or our website, MEORDC.org. Check it out, learn about our programs, be in touch. That's where you can find MEOR DC. Where can you find Rabbi E? Well, during the college semesters, probably down at Gilman Starbucks, Foggy Bottom, on the campus of the wonderful GW University. I hang out there, meet with students. That's where you can find Rabbi E. Also often at Saxby's in Georgetown, because there's some amazing Georgetown students with whom I'm privileged to have a connection with. So that's where you can find Rabbi E. But much, much more importantly, where can you find Hashem? Heavy question. Well, it's a classic Jewish teaching that Hashem, God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, can be found anywhere at any time by any human being. Man or woman, Jew or Gentile, Hashem is there for every one of us to connect to. That's an incredible teaching in and of itself, an amazing teaching. You don't need any special ticket to any special stadium, any special code or number in order to access Hashem. Everyone can connect to Hashem. But it's true. It's also a classic Jewish teaching that there are certain places and times where it's easier to connect to Hashem. Places, the land of Israel, Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, the Western Wall, which still has a remnant of the the presence of God, the Shekhinah that dwelled openly in the temple of old. We can still access that at the Western Wall in Jerusalem. But what if you're stuck in DC? There's special times of the year when we can access God more easily. And they're in this week's Torah portion. They're called the Moadim. This week's Torah portion is Emor in the book of Leviticus Vayikra. And it lists the Moadim, the festivals throughout the Jewish calendar. The word Moed, the commentators explain, is related to the word that means to meet, because they're times of special meeting with God, the Jewish people individually and collectively able to come closer and have a meeting with God. And so we have in this week's Torah portion Pesach and Shavuos, and the time between Pesach and Shavuos, the Omer, which is now, as we count upward day by day, step by step, getting ready for Shavuos, the commemoration of getting the Torah. And we have Sukkot in here, we have Rosh Hashanah in here, so many holidays. And we also have a weekly holiday that we forget is a holiday, and that's called Shabbos. And in this week's portion, where it mentions the Moadim, these times of meeting with Hashem, it begins with Shabbos, because Shabbos is a weekly festival. Don't get me started on Shabbos. I'll go forever. Light, illumination, spirituality, restfulness, peace, completion, joy. Shabbos, there's no words to describe how beautiful Shabbos is. It's a weekly holiday. It's a weekly time, not just to rest and relax. That's on a simple level. It's true. It's rest and relaxation, but it's connection. It's illumination. It's one of the Mikra'e Kodesh. The Torah describes the holidays, a summons to holiness, to elevation, to being lifted out of stagnation, as Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch explains, as he puts it beautifully, lifting us out of stagnation into a higher realm. That's Shabbos. It's beautiful. You're invited to my house for Shabbos. I'll try to make it beautiful for you, but it's Shabbos for every Jewish person, everywhere, wherever we are. It's a connection to Hashem. It's a meeting time. Have a wonderful Shabbos.